Viewed by many as the founding figure of Western philosophy, Socrates is at once the most exemplary and the strangest of the Greek philosophers. He grew up during the golden age of Pericles' Athens, served with distinction as a soldier, but became best known as a questioner of everything and everyone. His style of teaching, immortalized as the Socratic method, involved not conveying knowledge, but rather asking question after clarifying question until his students arrived at their own understanding. Socrates wrote nothing himself, so all that is known about him is filtered through the writings of a few contemporaries and followers, most notably his student Plato. Here are some of the quotes that embody his philosophic thinking. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Beware the bareness of a busy life. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. Be as you wish to seem. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. The unexamined life is not worth living. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. To find yourself, think for yourself. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. He who is not connected with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. Virtue is not given by money, but that from virtue comes money and every other good of man, public as well as private. Once made equal to man, a woman becomes his superior. Only the extremely ignorant or the extremely intelligent can resist change. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. Socrates was also very critical of the Athens government. For that, he was falsely accused of corrupting the youth of Athens and sentenced to death. Choosing not to flee, he spent his final days in the company of his friends before drinking the executioner's cup of poisonous hemlock. Here are some quotes over morality and death. Aren't you ashamed to be concerned so much about making all the money you can and advancing your reputation and prestige, while for truth and wisdom and the improvement of your souls, you have no thought or doubts? Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too sorrowful in misfortune. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. I would rather die having spoken after my manner than speak in your manner and live. I do believe there are gods, and in a far higher sense than that in which any of my accusers believe in them. It is better to suffer wrong than to do wrong. Justice, if only we knew what it was. Do you feel no compunction, Socrates, at having followed a line of action which puts you in danger of the death penalty? I might fairly reply to him, "You are mistaken, my friend, if you think that a man who is worth anything ought to spend his time weighing up the prospects of life and death. He has only one thing to consider in performing any action, that is, whether he was acting rightly or wrongly, like a good man or a bad one." A good man cannot be harmed either in life or in death, and that his affairs are not neglected by the gods. Socrates influenced strongly the philosophers of the ancient world and has continued to do so in the modern era. Socrates was widely studied by both Christians during the Middle Age as well as by Islamic scholars, and played an important role in the thought of the Italian Renaissance, particularly within the humanist movement. The relativism of Socrates continued unabated and deeply influenced the work of Friedrich Nietzsche. Socrates was mentioned in all the forms of arts and literature, and for this reason is considered one of the fathers of Western philosophy. Visit our channel to see more videos like this. Subscribe to our channel for more updates, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you absolutely loved the video.